Welcome to Things You Should Know, Civil War Edition. Today we'll start the battles of 1862 by addressing the first fight of the year, the Battle of Hancock, otherwise known as the Romney Campaign on January 5th and 6th, 1862, located in Washington County, Maryland, and Morgan County, West Virginia. At the start of the year, Confederate Major General Stonewall Jackson began his push to drive out the local Union forces located on the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. In addition, his purpose was to push the Union forces out of what would become in 1863 the Panhandle of West Virginia. Stonewall arrived at the town of Bath on January 4th, shortly after the Union forces had retreated. One of Jackson's brigades marched up Oric Hill, located on the south bank of the Potomac River, and began shelling Hancock, Maryland on the opposite side. When U.S. Brigadier General Frederick W. Lander refused to surrender, the Confederate troops burned a bridge over the Big Cacapon River west of Bath in retaliation. Sometime on January 7th, General Jackson marched a large portion of his troops towards Romney in what is now West Virginia. The weather was a severe blizzard-like conditions, and they were stuck at Unger's Store from January 8th to January 13th. By the time Stonewall had resumed his move, the Union forces had already left Romney. It was during this time that Confederate General William W. Loring, a subordinate of Stonewall Jackson, reported back to command that Stonewall Jackson was mistreating his troops. He leveled charges including inhuman campaigning during the winter, resulting in hunger, isolation, and unacceptable conditions. In response to these charges, Confederate Secretary of War Judah P. Benjamin ordered Stonewall to abandon Romney on January 30th. In retaliation, Stonewall Jackson resigned his commission the next day. In the following kerfluffle, Virginia Governor John Letcher intervened with Jackson, and Stonewall agreed to stay on. General Loring was then promoted and sent to another department far away from Jackson's command. The total estimated casualties were 25 men. Thank you for listening, and join us next time on Things You Should Know, Civil War Battles, 1862 edition.